Good evening. I am the Countess de Viencourt, and I'm a background character from Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, and I have a confession to make. Hanging out with the same cast of characters night after night since 1976 is driving me batty. So at night, when the library is closed, I slip out of my book and roam the shelves, looking for fresh blood. And I've found fang-tastic books for bloodsuckers of all ages. And because you can't judge a book by its cover, I'm here to tell you about them tonight. For the little ankle biters, we have Vampirina Ballerina, about a little girl who is both a vampire and a ballerina and has to reconcile these two different parts of her personality. The latest one is Vampirina in the snow. I hope she doesn't get frostbite. Vampirina is by my friend and fellow Countess Anne-Marie Pace and illustrated by Léon Femme. Elementary school vampires will love the silly and spooky stories about Amelia Fang, who lives in the world of Nocturnia, where darkness reigns supreme, glitter is terrifying, and unicorns are the stuff of nightmares. Amelia Fang is by Laura Ellen Anderson. For middle grade vampires, we have the sweet and funny graphic novel Fake Blood by Whitney Gardner. It's about a girl who's obsessed with vampires and a boy who pretends to be one to get her attention. But when she turns out to be a vampire slayer, he gets way more of her attention than he bargained for and realizes he's made a huge mistake. For teen vampires, we have The Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black. It's about a girl who wakes up after a party to find all her friends have been murdered by vampires, her ex-boyfriend has been infected by vampires, and there's a mysterious vampire who needs their help, so they set off to Coldtown, the city where the undead are imprisoned. This book is full of action, adventure, and grave consequences. And for the adult vampires, if you like classic, old-school vampire tales, I recommend Raccoon. It's written by J.D. Barker and Dr. Stoker, who is actually Bram Stoker's great-grandnephew and lives here in South Carolina. This is a prequel to the original Dracula and tells the story of the supernatural terror that inspired Bram Stoker to write his masterpiece. It will make your blood run cold. If you're bored with traditional vampire stories, Certain Dark Things by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia really stakes it to the next level. It's set in Mexico City, where all the world's vampires have fled, and rival gangs of bloodsuckers are at war with each other. It's thrilling and bloody with diverse characters and vampire mythology from all cultures. And there's a very cute and deadly dog. If you like a little science fiction with your vampires, I recommend A People's History of the Vampire Uprising by Raymond A. Villarreal, in which the CDC, the FBI, and the US government find they have a new viral epidemic on their hands that can only be described as vampirism, and it's a grave new world. If you like hot and heavy vampire romance, The Raven by Sylvain Reynard will take your breath away. It's set in Florence, Italy. It's a gothic tale of mystery and passion between a woman who restores art for the Uffizi Museum and the dark prince who comes to her rescue after she's attacked by a band of feral vampires and accused of art theft. if you like vampire tales that are bitingly funny, check out The Radleys by Matt Haig. It's about a normal American family who just happens to be vampires. The parents manage to control their impulses and don't drink blood, but their teenage children are a bit more impulsive. And of course, things get complicated. All of these books are available at the Charleston County Public Library. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween.